This is Chunky Boys Season 2, a duo Iron Man chunk-locked adventure with a twist. In each episode, we start in a random chunk, and then the clock counts down. But this time, when the clock runs out, we lose all of our newly acquired chunks. In Season 2, we're going all in, locking ourselves in a new part of the map in every episode with no way out. So there's even more pressure than before. How do we prevail with these new restrictions? Where will we get taken this time? What sort of wild and unconventional methods are we going to have to use to progress? Well, one thing is still for sure. We're a couple of chunky boys. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. You threw me off so badly just then. Yeah. Hey, look, it's Zach, everybody, aka Big Chunker. And then, oh, look, it's me. I'm Snap Lockett, also known as Chunk Baka for this series. And this is Chunky Boys. Hey, it's episode 24. It's episode 24. Welcome. As you can see, we're in the desert. As you can also see, I forgot all of my desert clothing for this intro, so hopefully I brought enough water skins. Otherwise, I'm going to die to the desert heat, which means I should probably stop rambling and actually get into this intro. Hey, right off of the top, if you need to catch up with this series, if you have not watched the last episode, then make sure you go and do that. You can click in the top right corner of your screen, or there will be a card that'll take you directly to the last episode. There's a full link to the Chunky Boys Season 2 playlist in the description of this episode. And also you can go check out the YouTube short that I put out, the short recap of the last episode, if you want a quick refresher about what we did. It was really cool. We completed the Artie Diary, as you can see, with a fancy cloak that Zach has on his back. I forgot mine. We also did a couple of quests. We did the Grand Tree, Waterfall, and Hazil Cult. I thought it was a great episode. I really, really liked the unlocks that we got last episode, especially that Artie cloak. That is a great cape for us for a while. So it was a great episode. Go check it out if you have not. And now that you've gone and done that and you're back here, you're probably wondering, or maybe not, wondering what we are going to do this episode. I made it pretty clear at the end of the last episode what it was that we're going to do. And I should showcase that by first showing you the chunk that we spun at the end of the last episode. It's the one directly south of the Giant's Foundry and directly east of the Shanty Pass, which, as I said in the last episode, was really good for us because one of the things I wanted to do the next time we were in the desert was the Spirits of the Elid quest. And this chunk just so happens to contain the dungeon that most of that quest involves. And so we don't even have to maneuver our way into the desert to kind of get in line with the chunks that are required for that quest. We just start right in it, which is always a nice surprise. So I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to give you guys a good view of the chunks that we're going to unlock in this episode. We get 7 naturally, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 down to Narda. 5, 6, and 7 takes us just north of Al-Kharid, and then we're going to purchase 2 more chunks this episode. 1 for Lumbridge and 1 for the Ruins of Unka, which we can connect to using the transportation clause. There's a ferry that goes from Al-Kharid down in here. So that is going to be minus 20 chunky tokens, since these are 10 each. And we are going to do a bunch of quests this episode. Not a bunch, but we're going to do a couple. So Spirits of the Elid is 1. We're going to be able to get to the Feud quest because we cut right through Paul Dimnich, and we're actually going to utilize the reward for that quest in kind of a cool way. And we can also start Recipe for Disaster. We talked about this in the last episode because we finally got the 3rd item that we needed for the beginning of Recipe for Disaster. It was that... I think it was a Green Man's Ale. I always forget the exact drink that it's required, but whatever it was, we bought it from Rizzolo in the last episode. So we'll be able to do that, and we'll be able to start a couple of those subquests. We might talk about doing one of those this episode. We're going to kind of see how the time plays out. So that kind of gives you a rundown of what we're thinking this episode and kind of our goals for it. We'll see how long it takes and how much time we have at the end of all of those things, and we'll see what all we can get to. We've thrown out some ideas with each other about other things we can do at the end of this episode if we have time, and we'll see what we can get to. So, okay, Zach, I think that's the intro good and done. Is there anything that I missed or anything that you wanted to say to the viewers before we get started?
No, I don't think so. Pretty straightforward episode.
Yes, these questing episodes usually are, which is nice for us because the theory crafting is sometimes a little bit easier. I'm excited, man. That Spirits of the Elid quest. Ooh, the XP you get from it is so juicy. So let's go ahead and get 2 hours on the clock. You got Zach's perspective down in there, which might come in handy this episode because I think we're going to split up a little bit here and there. Zach, I've got 2 hours on the clock. You ready to get going? I'll count us in.
Count it down.
Cool. All right. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 hours on the clock. Let's shoot a Lumbridge home teleport. Zach brought runes with him. I did not, but that's okay because he needs to get a head start on me anyways. We're gonna go into Lumbridge, and right off of the bat, we're just gonna do this entry part of Recipe for Disaster. I saw it. I saw you come up from the basement. Did you try and use that chest?
I was very close. I didn't actually go down there, but I almost did.
Hey, that's probably the biggest unlock for this episode is completing the RFD start will get us that chest in the basement so that we don't have to look like noobs whenever we run down there. We don't have it. All right, Zach, I have a fruit blast for you somewhere. It's in my quest tab. There it is. 2 fruit blasts. We also need ashes, which I don't have. Do you have any ashes?
I had 1.
Okay, well, that's fine.
We'll
like I said, you need to get started faster than I do. So I tell you what, I'm just going to burn a log. Hold on, am I nuts? Or did there used to be log spawns at the top of the Lumbridge Castle?
I smell an Iron Man around here.
Oh, yeah, they're respawning. I was gonna say, who took these logs? Okay, I'll get that going. Here, you take the fruit blast. Make sure you do not drink it. We do not have more of these. In fact, shift right click use on that thing just in case. Okay. While I wait for that fire to burn out, I'm going to grab the rest of the things that I need for this quest, which is Rotten Tomato, the Green Man's Ale, and an Eye of Newt. I am very, very excited. We get to unlock some glove upgrades this episode, which is funny because at the end of the last episode, we were just talking about how the green dragonhide vambraces are like our best in slot, but that's not going to be true after this. They're only going to be best in slot for ranged, which is still a good shout. But after this, we'll have access to gloves that actually give some melee bonuses. And I think magic bonuses as well. Come on, logs, please burn out. I've never wanted a fire to burn out more. Maybe I should cook something on it while I wait. It's probably going to go any second now. All right, I can see Zach already going into the longest cutscene on the entire planet. I will be there momentarily. Cool, I got my ashes finally. So I've got a dirty blast. This looks disgusting, my character remarks. Well, great. Let's go down and talk to the cook here in Lumbridge. I've got all the ingredients that you need. And I can start this cutscene. Great. Let's go in here and do it. So yeah, let's legit time this. I'm starting this right at about 1 hour, 56 minutes remaining. Let's see how much time is left on the clock by the time this cutscene's over. Hey, since that bank is there, why don't you go treat yourself to some glove upgrade?
That's true, huh?
I forget if we just have hard leather. Oh my gosh, the cutscene's over. That took over 3 minutes. That was about 3.5 minutes for that cutscene. Good
oh my
gravy.
Goodness. Hard leather gloves and a spoon, baby.
Ooh, yeah, buy the spoon. Cool. And let's see. I'm going to start 3 of these. Zach's already done this, but we should.
Bonus.
You talking about the gloves?
Yeah, you actually get a +1 strength bonus.
+1 strength. Does that give us a max hit? Probably not.
That's funny. Anyway,
okay.
Continue.
Yes. So we've done the first part of RFD. That unlocks the chest down below. Now we can start Pirate Pete, Evil Dave, and the Goblin subquests. And we can hopefully complete those. Oh boy, please. No, sorry. I lost a mysterious man. Dang it, I kind of forgot that random events, I didn't click on him fast enough, and okay, rip me. So yes, like Zach just said, we can buy hard leather gloves. What else is in here that might be useful? Ooh, I'm tempted to buy a little bit of everything, and I think I'm gonna do just that, because you never know when this stuff is going to be useful. Okay, so let's talk about the next phase of this episode, which Zach is already involved in. We want to do Spirits of the Elid first, but it has a 37 mining requirement, which can be boosted. So I have 36 mining. I can just Dwarven Stout up to it. But Zach, you are almost 35 mining. Is that correct?
I am 35 mining.
You are 35. Okay. Oh, you're almost. You just, okay, cool. So yeah, anyways, Zach has gone down to the Unca mine, which if you were wondering why we unlocked that chunk, we needed access to a mine where Zach could polish off his mining level, and this seemed like a good option because there's a fishing shop there. Temperos is still kind of on the table. We thought it would be good to unlock that one. So Zach is going to do mining, and I am going to head down to Narda, because we want to clean a couple of herbs. Now, Zach, you said that you were going to do this yourself. Is that correct? Because it's a diary task. Okay, water skin this. Anyways, I'm going to try and sort my inventory out and head down to Narda. Okay, I've just remembered I actually need to start the Feud quest. From the Shanty Pass down to Polnivnich. This should be a task in the Desert Diary. I don't think we've actually visited Polnivnich. Yeah, easy task in the Desert Diary, so that's 3 chunky tokens from me. I think Zach will get that when he comes down here himself. Okay, that's 1 carpet, and I'm going to take this one down to Narda. So let's talk about this for a second, because you might be wondering why I have so many herbs in my inventory. These are all for... Hold on, how much do these cost each? Are they like bloody expensive? 2 hundo?
I think so.
Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do all of these. Let's do them one at a time. So here's my thought process with the herbs. All of these have to do with the Jekyll random event. By the way, that's an easy task in the desert area, so that's 3 more chunky tokens. All of these have to do with the Jekyll random event. The Elid leaf is to get an agility potion for the Taiba One-Eyed Trio quest. The dwarf weed trades in for a magic potion, which I thought might be useful for a +4 magic boost. And the Cadentine trades in for super restores, which are just good potions and difficult for us to obtain. So that's kind of why I wanted to clean all of those. I am going to keep this Elid leaf on me at all times now to hopefully get that Jekyll random event and trade that in for the agility potion, and then I'll switch to the dwarf weed, and then I'll switch to the Cadentine. So there is that. Zach, it looks like you have completed your mining requirement. Is that correct?
Yep. Just gotta grab a stout.
Nice. I'll grab one as well. Although we are gonna do the Feud first, so you can bank for Spirits of the Elid when we get back to Narda, anyways. For the Feud, though, I need to get combat gear. I remember from season 1 that one of these guys is like way hella tanky to magic, but is that really the only viable way to do it? Or should we flinch him with the rune mace?
I mean, you have prayer. You might be able to just kill him.
Not melee prey, though. Remember, I'm a little shy.
Yeah, I'm just going to mage him.
Okay, let's just do it the long way. So I'm just going to grab my fire striking stuff. I actually almost wonder if it's worth doing chaos runes. No, probably not if he's tanky to mage. Let's not do it. But I should probably grab as much magic boosting stuff as possible because I think he has a really high magic defense. So if you haven't already, grab your Zami robes and your Brudu shield. I think this is the first time that we get to go full on mage mode, which is kind of cool.
Ooh.
It's actually not a bad magic accuracy with the battle staff, plus 28. Not terrible. Okay, other than that, bring range or mage gear for safe spotting. Wait, what about range gear? What about range? Can we Dorgashin crossbow him?
Probably.
Ooh. I've got the inventory space. I might bring them both and test them. We shall see. And since we're not in the desert that much, I don't think I actually need the desert robes for much. So I might leave that behind. Cool. Okay, let's get this Feud quest going. I think I've got everything that I want for it. I'm popping a wheelie. Woo! In case you were wondering how we're getting between Narda and Polnivnich, we showed this off in season 1. Normally, you'd have to unlock this chunk for the bridge there, but this magic carpet allows us to just cross right over the river. So we actually get to save a chunk here doing this, which is pretty cool. All right, the Feud quest is going to be underway. Unless something interesting happens, this will probably just be a here and then quest completed. So wish us luck. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. Okay, grand. And now we have a blackjack. Very cool. An oaken blackjack. Thorin Oaken Blackjack, my favorite character from The Hobbit.
Do you need a shovel?
Oh, I would never steal someone else's camel dung? Are you serious?
Get out of my poop.
We might need to do this on separate worlds. I'm going to hop just in case. That guy's trying to take your dung as well. My poop. Okay, so I've got my 5 buckets. In case you're wondering why we're picking up so much camel poop, we need 1 for this quest. and 3 for My Arms Big Adventure. And while looking at the wiki page, it mentioned something about Forgettable Tale of a Drunken Dwarf. So we grabbed an extra one for that. So we're loaded up on camel poop, hopefully, for all the quests that we should need it for.
You seem to be doing all right.
Yeah, actually, the bone crossbow. Yeah, it's hitting pretty well. Plus, I can max a 9.
Yeah, you're whooping me.
Oh, yeah, range is way better. Look how fast this is.
And that's funny, though, because their defense is the same. There's 0.
Yeah, it's just that level 80 magic he has that makes him more resistant to it.
It's 80 magic?
80 magic.
Wow. All right.
All right, crossbow was definitely the way to go.
Now I know. Dude, I'm still fighting this guy.
Are you really?
Yep.
Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, boy. This is actually not good. Okay, I should be fine here, hopefully. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I could actually die to this dude. I forgot to bring food, and I kind of forgot he had kind of a max hit, so that was spooky. So this is what I was talking about earlier in the intro when I said we might be able to use one of the rewards from this quest. That dude that I killed just dropped an adamant scimitar. It's like one of the rewards from this quest, and that is actually our best in slot slash weapon, which we need for thank you, you trade me some food. We need a slash weapon for Spirits of the Elid. Thank you very much. Eat some tuna. Cool, but I think this is going to be quest complete, or we might have to go talk to Ali. I forget. Ali the mayor. Yeah, let's go talk to him. Anyways, yeah, Adamant Scimitar. Pretty decent reward from this quest. All right, I've made it here with Weebass. Looks like he's just completed the quest, and I'm about to do the same. We talked to Ali, and then do we need to start? No, wait, did we do the rune part of this already? I always forget if that's before or after the feud.
After.
So let's go ahead and start that. Ooh, there we go. Okay. 15,000 thieving XP. What does that get us? Level 50. Okay. I thought it was going to get us a couple more levels from that. We're actually pretty close to 51. So first of all, that is a quest completed, which gives us chunky tokens. How many? Because what level quest was the feud?
That was an intermediate, so 10 each.
Nice. And then also we get chunky tokens for level 50 thieving. This is the first level 50 on these accounts. That's got to be a fat amount of tokens.
Oh, wait, you're right. I totally spaced on
Yeah.
that. I only got 49. But
okay. Well, I got 50.
50 is 20.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. We're getting up there thieving wise. I think I can pick from a new stall. Okay, runes, Aubrey, the rune seller. Are you talking to him about the rune shop?
Oh, forgot.
Yeah, do that, because this next time we're up in Varrock.
Yep.
All right.
So we go talk to Aubrey, and then we come back and we do the Sudoku, and then it's
done. And then it's Rune City.
Good prices too. Yeah.
Okay, so we have an hour and 15 minutes left, and that is the feud quest done. So now let's start working on Spirits of the Elid, which I believe we start down in Narda. So you can do your Narda stuff, which is to clean that herb down there. I'm just going to grab everything that I need out of the bank for this quest. It's actually quite a lot of stuff. Make sure you've got plenty of food, too, because I don't know how hard these little golem things that we fight, I don't know how hard they hit.
Yeah, I think you can flinch them, so I'm going to probably end up doing that, but
cool.
I will bring all my stuff. So...
Oof. Rip my cash stack, dude. I'm down like 1,000 gold already from carpets.
I'm just going to do those, I think. Is it Torstals for stamps?
Yes, it is for staminas, which I don't think we have any. So you only need 1 Irrit leaf for the agility potion, unless you want to clean more for more agility pots.
I mean, I'm just gonna do it for now. It's
again cheap. They are 200 coins each, but yeah, okay. Anyways, that should be a clean herb for Zach, which is an easy task in the Desert Diary. So that is 3 chunky tokens. And here we are in Narda. We are going to start the Spirits of the Elid quest. And there's probably, again, not that much interesting going on with this quest. So we'll probably see you all at the end of it. I believe we'd walk this next part. Well, I guess you'll be back in a minute.
Was not thinking that through.
That was great. You're just like, oh yeah, we're going north. Let me take the carpet. Oh, that's really, really funny. Okay. Into the dungeon we go. Now there's just a couple of puzzles to solve in here. So you shall not pass. Right.
Shadow of the Storm.
Yeah, I was going to say
All over
us
again.
and flinching creatures in the desert. Name a more iconic duo. Except this time it's like we got to do this with 3 different creatures. The crush one will probably be easier because the mace gives a higher crush bonus than it does stab. My stab is only 27 right now. You know what though? The RD cloak actually gives a stab bonus. So how's about that? +2 stab from the cloak. RD cloak coming in clutch again. This actually isn't that bad. You know what's nice is these guys don't regen HP nearly as fast as the demon from Shadow of the Storm.
Yeah.
That's what makes that fight take so long if you have to flinch him, is the HP regen. Ooh, Zach, I do not see a Dwarven Stout in your inventory.
That's because mistakes were made.
Oh boy, that's
So
all
I
right.
can
The
run out
Shanty
and come
Pass
back.
is pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's probably because it wasn't in like the quest tab, right? Like the quest
Yeah.
helper tab for this one. Just slip your
sure.
mind. Come on, one more hit. Don't tell me I got to go back and flinch him again. Oh, here we go. Dude, that took so freaking long. Okay, I can do this puzzle now. Zach had time to run to the bank and come back with food and potions in the time that it took me to kill that golem. Ugh. I'm thinking that's going to be the slowest of the bunch, though.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, yeah, that guy went down way faster. All right. And the last golem is one you're fighting. The Crush Golem. That's the easiest
Easy.
one. Okay, so this is what we needed the Dwarven Stout for.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh my
You
gosh.
hit the tick. I was just about to tell you to check your
Dang
drain.
it. Okay, hopefully this works this time.
Go, go, go.
Oh, yeah. Didn't realize it was like a chance to fail, too. I thought it was instant. Oh, no, this could be bad. Oh, I got it. Okay. Whoa. Thank goodness, dude. Okay, one more golem to kill, and then I'm back on track. Completed for you. I see a fancy prayer level in the chat.
Yes.
Nice. Quest completed, so chunky tokens for you.
Yep. It is a intermediate, so it's 10.
Nice. And then did you cross a level threshold with prayer, or I don't remember what level you
No,
were
it
before
wasn't
that.
enough. I only got a few levels. Looks like I got 3 levels.
Okay, still, it's a fat amount of prayer XP, so that's a good chunk in the prayer grind done for you. I think, if I did my math correctly, I might get to 43 with this quest.
Nice.
I'm not positive, but that would be pretty cool to have Pray Melee unlocked. We'll find out in a second. I'm about to complete this quest once I get down to Narda. Wait, it's a
Technically do
medium
that and
task?
boost.
It's a
Yeah.
medium task in the Desert Diary to come down to this genie area?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so that's 5 chunky tokens each. Okay, this is going to be quest completed for me. Woo! Prayer XP. Yes! 43 prayer. That's awesome.
Oh, nice. That's really
That
good.
is way awesome. So that means I have Protect from Melee unlocked and 10 chunky tokens for the
made it.
completion of that quest. Why did I think we were going to get mining XP from that quest? I didn't actually clock what skills it gave us experience
Didn't
in.
really look either.
Huh,
to be
well,
honest.
it was 1,000 thieving and 1,000 magic along with the prayer XP. Okay.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
kill some cows.
Yeah, so let's talk about the next thing that we want to do. I will sort my bank out later. We have a bit of a predicament right now, and it has to do with the evil Dave. Oh, wait. Zach, I have 24 raw beef in my bank right now. I don't know why I have them. I think it was from like episode 1 when we were killing cows.
What do we got for taters?
Good question. Potato 5. And where do I get bowls from? Anyway, sorry. We want to do the evil Dave part of Recipe for Disaster, but in order to do that, you need a lot of stews, and we don't have many stews. We have 2 each. So we're going to try and make a bunch, but we need potatoes. Where's my staff of air? I'm all over the place right now. Staff of air. I just need to get to Lumbridge so I can start cooking some meat. So what we're going to do is we're going to purchase the chunk north of us for 10 chunky tokens. And then using the transportation clause, we can use the canoe system to get up to Edgeville, where the Evil Dave part of this mini quest is. But yeah, if you know that mini quest, you need to catch rats for spices, and then you need a bunch of stews. Ooh, a Freaky Forester. I will do this random event really quick. Use it on the dude. Thank you. And I can leave. Oh, that one's such a fast one. And I've got Lederhosen shorts for a collection log, which is 3 chunky tokens. Okay, we need bowls, Zach. We need a lot of bowls.
You can buy them or you can pick them up in the upstairs.
Okay.
Up to you.
I think you can only buy them and pick them up one at a time.
Yep. A lot of world hopping.
A lot of world hopping. Okay, I am going to cook a lot of my meat. Are you ferrying? Did you grab a bunch of potatoes?
Yes, I have an inventory of potatoes.
Nice.
It's probably enough.
I've got an inventory of meat. Hopefully I don't burn a lot of it.
Okay, let's buy some.
Why?
Bowls.
Someone tell me why burnt meat is the first option when you try and cook beef.
Weird. That's really weird.
That's annoying. Okay, -1 beef. We should still have plenty. So this is where we're at right now. Zach went into the chunk that we just bought because that is the easiest way for us to get a lot of potatoes. So he's picked a bunch of potatoes. I am cooking up all of the meat that I have because in order to make stews, you need a bowl of water, and then you use a potato on it, and you need a stew, or sorry, a beef, and then you get uncooked stews. Yeah, you don't need a knife for it. And then you can cook these, but I think you have a chance to burn them. So hopefully I don't burn too many of them. Okay, we got stews there. Yeah, we got to make a bunch of these for this part of the quest. Use the Lumbridge canoe station to canoe all the way up to Edgeville. I'm here now. We've still got half an hour on the clock, which hopefully is going to be enough time to do this part of the quest. RFD Evil Dave. All right, down into the basement we go. And this is exactly why we kept cats. This is why we grew a cat all the way to be fully grown and not overgrown, and then put it in the bank, and we haven't taken it out yet because we were waiting to be able to do this part of the quest because the cats have or normal cats, besides wily cats, have the highest chance to catch rats. So hopefully we will be able to get these spices pretty quickly, and hopefully we don't need too many of them to figure out what it's going to be. So this is where we're at. I'm going to start collecting, whatchamacallit, spices, Zach.
Yep.
Good luck, us. Ooh, I'm getting very lucky.
Nice.
I've already got 3 of those spices figured out.
Hey.
So I actually had mine figured out, and it only took 6 stews. That's actually pretty awesome.
Hey.
Yeah, totally evil. It's exactly how it tasted. Okay, cool. I've got mine figured out.
Nice.
Nice. Did you need some extra bowls, or are we out of meat? Is that the limiting factor?
I'm okay right now.
Okay. While you're waiting, because we still have plenty of time. That actually didn't take that long at all. I guess, yeah. I'm just going to catch some more spice. Because as you pointed out, they're actually really useful for boosts. Yeah. So I'm just going to try and get a whole bunch until you figure what yours is.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Totally evil? All right. Cool. Let's head back down to Lumbridge then. We've still got 19 minutes, about 20 minutes left. Right. So
I forgot to grab my
very good.
Jellies, so I will be right back.
Cool. I would send it. You can't use an overgrown cat for rat catchers? Wow.
They can't catch rats.
Oh, you're right. Because they're too lazy. All right. Yep. Spicy stew on Evil Dave. Nice. 7,000 cooking XP for this. Cool. Ability to own a Hellcat. I already got that. Do I get cooking levels from it? Yes, I do. I don't remember what cooking level I was before it, so I don't know if I crossed over the 40 threshold. Oh, no.
I think we both did.
I think we did, too. So should we just call it chunky tokens for 40?
Yeah, 15.
That makes sense, right? Because, like, the current XP that we're at minus 7,000 would be like 35.
I think we were 39.
Yes, honestly. Actually, yeah, that's totally right. I just looked at it. So, level 40 cooking for each of us. How many chunky tokens did we get for that?
15 apiece.
Nice. And we can buy bronze gloves from the chest down here. So we've already upgraded the glove From hard leather to bronze, they give +1 in all bonuses over that. So that is very cool. Also, in case you are wondering, we are not counting the subquests for Recipe for Disaster as things that earn chunky tokens. Instead, we're counting all of Recipe for Disaster as one big Grandmaster quest. So no chunky tokens for the subquest completion. Okay, Zach, we got 17 minutes. Should we go make some money? Wood cutting, fire making is tempting. A necklace boost?
Yeah. Well, only one of us can gemstall hop. Why don't I do that while you try to get the boost with the rest of these stews?
Okay. Yeah, can you give me the stews?
Yep.
Okay, how many of you are you going to burn? You want to stop burning them?
I burnt less when I had lower cooking, so I don't know, man.
That's weird. This is probably going to suck because I have no way to restore my stats. So if it lowers my magic level...
If you need it, I have a bunch of brute mind bombs I bought, too.
Oh, okay. To raise the magic level up?
Yeah, so just give it a shot, and if we don't get lucky, we don't get lucky. It's fine.
Okay. So in case it wasn't clear, I am going to try and use the rest of these stews and some of this red spice. I can't say I've ever used red spice. I actually don't have that much, so we're only going to have a couple shots here. But what we're going to try and do, is get a magic boost to make strength amulets. So what I need is stews, red spice, and the runes to actually cast this spell, which I believe are 1 cosmic and fire runes. Yeah, I have all the runes for it. I just need a +3 boost. Oh, hold on. I hit the left.
You a stew sniffer?
I'm a stew sniffer. Okay, that gave me a +2 boost. That lowered my magic.
Oh, no. I wish
Okay,
I could give you my...
I'm going to wait for this to tick down once before I try another one. +1 boost. Okay, I've got 2 more spices. So I could go back up to Edgeville and try and catch more.
Oh, whatever you want.
I'm not doing anything else. I mean, if what I just need to do is train magic. That's what I should be doing. Because I just need one more level to do it with a mind bomb. I'm just going to wait. Yeah. I'm going to wait. With the stew boost. So what I'm going to do now is just spend the next 10 minutes gemstall hopping like Zach is doing. And what the process here is, if you've never seen it, is you buy the uncut gems from the gem stall, and then you cut them, and then you sell them back for a profit. Nice. Okay, so yeah, this is where we will be. Just 10 minutes. I'm starting with like about 1K. We'll see what we can turn that into. It's you know, at the end of an episode, there's not too many things that you can do to really be productive. So we figure make a little bit of money at the end. Money is always useful. Okay, 30 seconds, Zach. How many more can you get?
Not very many. Takes 10 seconds to hop a world. Oh, and there's no emerald. I hate to see it.
Oh, neither in mine. No. Okay, we got 10 seconds left. Can I buy and sell? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not even going to try and buy here because I didn't want to waste the money on it. All right, that is the end of episode 24. Who knows what world I'm on? I'm probably on an Australian world by this point. I think I started with a little under 1K and I've got 13K right now. So I made about 12K profit in like 10 minutes. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's nice. I made about 21K, I think.
Nice. That's really good. I am curious what my total cash stack is right now. Got a nice 30K cash stack on me right now. That's pretty good. So we had like 100K between the two of us.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's very good. Thank you. Nice. Nice little reward there. All right. Oh, we're going to get stepped on by a camel several times during this outro. All right, Zach. So that is the end of episode 24. I am very pleased with how it went. We were able to do all the quests that I wanted to, including that Evil Dave mini quest for Recipe for Disaster, which was kind of a little bonus. Very, very nice. Got to do some money making at the end. We're looking pretty good. Why are you wearing a ruby amulet? That's just an amulet, right? You just wishful thinking right there.
Yeah, you gotta put it into the world, you know?
Hey, well, all we need to do is get a little bit more magic XP into me, and I'll just be able to use a wizard mind bomb to boost up to the level where we can get those strength amulets made. All right, Zach. So now that we've reached the end of the episode, let's figure out how many chunky tokens we're sitting on. I am level 661 total level. Can you do the math and tell me how many chunky tokens we get for total level rewards?
Not much. We didn't get a lot of total levels today. We got a whopping 4. Not much at all.
That's pretty low considering what we've been pulling recently for total levels. But yeah, you're right. We didn't actually gain that many levels this episode.
So that puts us at 888 total.
Very cool. All right. 888
so positive
total.
overall. Yeah.
That's nice too, because we didn't really buy that many chunks this episode. Not compared to what we've been doing usually. Oh my gosh. We've been going crazy. All right, so we have our chunky token rewards for the end of the episode. Zach, I think what we should do now is pull up Chunk Picker V2 and find out where we're going to start that next episode. We made Chunk Picker, Zach. By the way, Chunk Picker V2 doesn't want to start. Yeah, can you see this, Zach? This is where we were this episode.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Well, if you are ready then, I will click random start and we'll find out where we're going to begin the next episode. Let's spin that thing. We didn't even talk about where we want to end up, but I'm just going to wait and see what it gives us. And then I'll tell you if I'm happy or sad. I think this is inaccessible. Oh yeah. Can't go there. So let us try again. Let's see where this thing could land. Keep spinning, keep spinning. No, stop. What the heck is this? What is this chunk? Ooh.
A little far from stuff I wanted to do.
It's really far from anything that I've even thought of.
Huh.
What levels do we need for the Fremennik trials? Oh, fletching and crafting. Both of those are not very doable. That sucks, because that's actually a really good quest to get done. Get a lot of XP and a lot of different skills.
I want to reroll.
Yeah,
I want something better.
I'm kind of thinking the same, because like, I mean, 7 chunks off of this, we could go somewhere. I don't know. I'm thinking reroll as well. How much does it cost for a reroll? You're my 20. Okay. I'm down to spend 20 chunky tokens to reroll this, because this is just like, there's not even anything in this chunk. There's like a bridge. That's it.
And we can't even cross it. I mean, we can, but it's broken.
All right. Consensus is we're going to spend 20 chunky tokens and re-roll, because that's just not a very exciting chunk. We're at the point in this series where we need to have something to do. Oh, boy. Well, did you want something exciting to do, Zach? This is so
bad vibes in this area.
So far over here. Bad vibes because you want to go for that Xerix Talisman again. That was a good arc from the last season, man. Oh, not another one. Farming Guild's inaccessible. Mount Karum is only interesting because of the rune spear. I'm thinking another reroll. This is not looking good.
Bye.
What do you think? Should we
already taken the points out?
I think one more re-roll. This happens sometimes. It's not the first time we've done this. All right, minus 20 chunky tokens for another re-roll. My gosh, we are spinning the chunk spinner this episode. Come on, like, give us like something
to win.
Something that's like usable. Oh no, this is the worst
really
one.
Wants us over there.
This is the worst one to date. There's nothing. This is even worse than what we were at a couple chunks above it.
Is that even yeah, it is accessible.
Yeah, because we can go like on this spot, but all we can do here is like kill trolls and fight for Dorvis.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Like, to be fair, there's now, it doesn't show on the chunk picker, but there is a mountain guide that we could transportation clause over here to get into Shazian.
Don't we have to unlock him anyway? So we have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. And that point
we might have to.
6.
Yeah, okay. Should we spin it one more time, Zach?
Yeah, this is such a poo-poo. Refresh your page, bro.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, everybody. We're spinning it one more time. Minus 20 more. We're spending all our chunky tokens on respins.
Stop putting us on the coast.
Come on. Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, I'm
Something
fine with
central.
Yeah,
Something
this is fine.
central. Actually,
We can figure something out with this.
no, actually, this is really good, Zach, because you know what quest you've been talking about doing?
The one where you have to go to Entrana.
Yeah, and we are so close to Entrana. We're close to Entrana, and we're close to a charter ship that we can take down to Port Sarum. So, ooh, I'm excited for the next episode now. I think it is Lost City time. I think we
so
can
too.
very easily get together all the chunks that we need to complete Lost City, which is something that we have been gunning for a while now. Let me go back to my my main screen here. Yeah, Zach, I think with that Catherby chunk, I think it's worth all the respins. Because I know we need Entrana access, and we might only need that chunk. I don't think we need this side of it. We can go here for the charter ship. That'll take us here. We can go into like the lumberjacks area. We might not even have to buy any chunks to be able to complete Lost City. Holy cow. I mean, we'll take a better look at it next episode. But yeah, big spoilers for those of you watching at home. I am very excited. The quests are starting to line up finally. Just doing a little bit of cleanup there. Yeah. Okay, Zach. I think so. I think so.
It can be done.
I think it can be done. We have all the levels we need. We have all the items we need. We have a good chunk that is pretty central to where we need to be. Wow, episode 25 is going to be very, very booming. So that's about it then. I think we can just call it there. Hopefully all of you are excited for the next episode. I know that I am. Zach, well, I guess let's say this. If all of you have made it this far into the episode, then make sure you click that like button down below. Leave us a comment telling us how excited you are for the next episode and also how you liked this one and also any other ideas that you have for the series or what we could do next episode. And then if you haven't already, consider clicking that subscribe button and click that bell so that you're notified when new episodes come out. Zach, do you have any final words for the viewers? How are you feeling?
I'm ready for Lost City. This makes me happy.
This makes me very happy. We've been gunning for this for a while, and we're going to finally be able to do it. So make sure you tune in for the next episode. That is going to be it. Fade to black. We'll see all of you in episode 25. Goodbye and good luck. Bento makes this like grumbly grunting noise when he wants to get our attention.
Really?
Yeah, he'll go like so sometimes I'll just hear like I'll hear that coming from next to me and I'll look over and he's sitting there staring at me.
Pay attention to me, Dad.
Yes, please give me a pet. Scratch my chin.